Can we finally end slavery? Today's march in Warsaw is to spread awareness and to help with causes such as this one. Please find this video educational, interesting, and please pay attention to the messages that are shared. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe.
So today I've been joining A21 on the Walk for Freedom. So we've walked all the way from Plac Zamkowy all the way to the center of Warsaw. And trust me, when you see the footage, you are going to be impressed. But let's find out why this walk happened and what A21 is about. So we have Carolina.
Yeah, hi.
And she's going to answer a few questions for us, and hopefully you'll be nice and educated by the end of this video. Okay, so firstly, what is A21 about?
So A21 is an international organization. Our mandate is to fight human trafficking in the global scale. So our offices are in 14 countries in 19 different places. And A21 starts for abolish in the 21st century, because we believe that through our work, through all of our partnerships and everything that we do, we can abolish slavery in the 21st century.
Brilliant. But tell me, what form does human trafficking take in this day and age?
So human trafficking, we estimate that there's around 50 million people in slavery right now. That's more than Spain and Croatia taken together, so that's a huge amount of people. And we, in our part of the world, which is Poland, Ukraine, we see that mostly people are being exploited in forced labor, sexual exploitation, but also, for example, for begging. So people are made to beg. But in other parts of the world, we also see more child soldiers. We see forced adoption. We see a lot of different things where people are put in slavery and need to do things against their will.
Okay, but how did A21 begin? Where did it all start?
So A21 began in 2008 with our founders, Christine and Nick Kane, who saw this injustice happening and decided to do something around it. The way they even learned about human trafficking was when they were on an airport in Thessaloniki, Greece, and they saw this poster of missing children. And they saw one of the girls was Sophia. That was actually also their daughter's name. And Christine Kane got just captivated, so moved by this picture, and started digging more about why are children going missing, then found out about human trafficking, and that's how our A21 started.
And what are the main goals of the organization?
So our main goals are, A21 is sort of divided into three main pillars, which is reach, rescue, and restore. And what we do is we raise awareness in all the places that we're in about human trafficking, so people even understand that something like that is happening. We have our rescue department, and that is working with the police, with the ministry, with everyone on the front line to help victims actually escape the exploitation that they find themselves in. And then we have Restore, and this is all our work with the survivors. So all the aftercare, whether it's psychosocial, whether it's any other help that they might ever need, this is what we do.
And how did you personally get involved with the organization?
I heard about A21 around 8 years ago, and when I learned about human trafficking, I just felt like I can't just sit down and do nothing, because if anyone is in slavery right now, I need to do something. So it was definitely a decision in my heart that I can't see the world without freedom. And this is how I was waiting, I was volunteering, and then A21 came to my city. They said, okay, let's work together, and that's how I am here.
Okay. Hello, I'm Julia Sechenko and I am a country manager for A21 Ukraine, and now we have been relocated from Ukraine, from Kiev to Warsaw, and working from Warsaw, providing refugees with the information about human trafficking to make sure they are protected, and also help survivors of human trafficking currently, and doing everything possible so that new cases would not happen.
And what's your story about how you got involved with A21?
Oh, okay. That's part of my life already, and I joined A21 more than 10 years ago, and it was already a part of my life. So first of all, I learned about human trafficking and about the injustice that is happening in 21st century, and I couldn't stand aside, and I decided to participate, so I started volunteering for this organization, and suddenly after a while I was offered a job, and since then I'm here, and it's quite a big journey, and it's difficult to stay resilient when you hear and know so many stories of ruined lives, because human trafficking, exploitation, whatever we call it, but it's a crime, and it's something that really ruined the lives of people, not just physically but emotionally, and the survivors of human trafficking, it's very difficult, it's a hard job to help them restore their life and help them again live in the freedom, and start trusting people again, because they have been exploited many times and they discouraged in many ways, and don't trust people, etc. So it's extremely hard work to restore their lives, but you know, when you hear or know at least one or two or three stories of success, of restored lives, you understand that this all worth doing. It's like it's not in vain, and we should do it more, and we should work in this area even more now. Yeah.
And how does A21 differ from other organisations out there that are also trying to fight the same thing?
There are actually not too many organizations that are doing solely countering human trafficking. There are a lot of organizations that have in their mission fighting human trafficking as part of their mission, including some other social problems. But A21 is uniquely focused on fighting human trafficking, and our main mission and goal is abolish slavery everywhere and forever. And probably the thing that differs us from other organizations is that we are really, passionate about our cause, and we really believe in what we are doing. And it's quite ambitious, to say that we will abolish slavery everywhere and forever, because we are called A21, and we are always asked if, like in next century, in 22nd century, shall we be called A22? And we really believe that we will be able to eradicate this crime in this century, and we do, and we don't have too much time for that, actually. Yes, so it's already 2022, so we have how many, 78 years only, right? So we need to raise awareness, we need to engage everyone possible, as many people as possible, to be able to eradicate this crime, like indeed everywhere and forever.
And what other organisations do you work with?
Okay.
Like today we had like the Salvation Army
Yeah.
join. What kind of cooperations do you do?
Oh yeah, actually we do believe in cooperation, in collaboration, because it's impossible to do this work alone, and we need to have as many partners as possible. That's why we do believe in friendship, in collaboration, and we are working here in Poland, for example. We are working with all sorts of organizations. For example, we had the representatives of International Office of Migration working with us, and IOM, International Office for Migration, is the part of UN structure, United Nations structure. We also partner with UNHCR here in Poland, who are doing a lot of work with refugees, Ukrainian refugees, OSCE, you know, other organizations like La Strada and Salvation Army, as you just said, and many others, because we do believe that we need all of us united to be really successful in this work.
And final but most important question,
Yeah.
how can people help? How can people get involved?
Okay, how can people get involved? Actually, there are many ways, and sometimes people just think, well, I'm just one person. What can I do to fight the global crime that is human trafficking, which is on the same level with, trade of arms and drugs. And so, what can one person do against this all? But we do believe that, like, if you and me and many other people will join their forces, their talents, their ideas, we can do something against this crime. And for example, today we had a Walk for Freedom, and we had a lot of people joined because they wanted to do something, they wanted to participate. So if you want to do something against this crime, first of all, you can participate physically, you can volunteer, you can join our volunteering team and ask what you can do. And we have a lot of events and different, we are developing different resources to be able to spread them among the vulnerable people. Then if you cannot join physically, you don't have time maybe, but you have resources, you have finances, you can donate. And our website, A21.org, offers several ways of financial support and donations. And also, if you cannot donate, if you cannot participate, you can raise awareness, you can spread information, you can repost from our social media channels, you can join the team of supporters and do an event in your university or your job workplace. So there are actually many ways, and if you want to learn more, join us or contact us through the Facebook or Instagram at A21.org, A21UA actually, A21UA in the Instagram and Facebook, and we can help you identify what is the way that you can assist.
A big thank you to A21 for inviting me on this journey, and a big thank you to you, the viewer, for watching. I hope you have found this fascinating, scary, and I hope you choose to do something about it. Please like and spread the message. Thank you very much for watching, and please enjoy the rest.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry.
Dzień dobry. Fajnie, że jesteście. Bardzo się cieszymy. Będziemy dzisiaj mówić, ja będę mówić po polsku, Julia będzie mówić po ukraińsku. Dlatego też, że nasz zespół tutaj jest trochę polski, a trochę ukraiński. W tym roku nie ma marszu w Kijowie, ale jest w Warszawie za te 2 miejsca. Tak. Więc bardzo się cieszymy, że tu jesteście. To jest niesamowite, bo Walk for Freedom to jest naprawdę taki marsz dla wolności, a myślę, że dla wielu z nas wolność to jest jedna z rzeczy, która jest najważniejsza. Jak być może wiecie, na świecie szacuje się, że jest około 50 milionów ludzi w niewoli. Ta liczba jest szokująca. To jest więcej niż Polska i wszyscy, którzy tu przyjechali, a zobaczcie, jak dużo tu jest tych osób. To jest więcej niż Hiszpania i Chorwacja razem wzięte. Dla mnie to jest ciężkie do pojęcia, але...
Okay. Вітаю всіх. Дайте мені знати, якщо ви розумієте українську мову. Окей, є трошки людей, добре. Тоді я говорю до когось, не просто так. Добре, вітаю всіх. Мене звати Юлія. Ми разом з Каро будемо сьогодні говорити буде говорити по-польськи, я по-українськи. І ми вітаємо всіх на Walk for Freedom тут у Варшаві. Цього року ми не проводимо Walk for Freedom в Україні, в Києві, з зрозумілих причин. Але тим не менше ми проводимо тут у Варшаві за 2 країни. І разом з тим хочемо сказати, що Walk for Freedom – це не лише тут у Варшаві, це глобальна акція, яка сьогодні проходить по всьому світу. І вже сьогодні вона була в Сіднеї, в Бангкоку, в Таїланді, в багатьох країнах світу. І зараз з Європою крокують тисячі, мільйони людей. І на сам кінець будуть Штати, США і Південна Америка теж. Тому я вітаю всіх вас, і можливо ви думаєте, навіщо ми тут взагалі зібралися, чому, за що ми будемо крокувати. Тому що є в світі багато інших проблем, таких як війна, наприклад, так? Але тим не менше, я не знаю, чи знаєте ви, що в світі на сьогоднішній день понад 50 мільйонів людей знаходяться в рабстві. Це надзвичайно величезна цифра. Це як Іспанія і Хорватія разом взяті. Це кожна людина, одна людина зі 150 знаходиться в рабстві. І це жахливо. І саме тому сьогодні ми збираємося тут, в найближчу суботу, до 18 жовтня, який є Європейським днем протидії торгівлі людьми. І по всьому світу проходять ці акції саме в найближчу суботу до 18 жовтня.